Yo, what's up everybody? Welcome back to another tips and tricks video. You guys really seem to enjoy the first one, and let me start this off by saying I used to be in silver and gold for the longest time, and now I am a platinum too, so if you're stuck in those ranks, trust me, I feel ya. Hopefully today's video can help you improve and take your game to the next level while getting out of that silver to gold range. Without further ado, let's talk about 5 tips that will make you instantly play like a platinum in Rainbow Six Siege. In this video, we're going to go over the following topics: map knowledge and game sense, aiming head level, holding tight angles, understanding sounds, and finding your operators. First and foremost, I want to say that map knowledge in this game is everything. If you want to play like a platinum and really compete at a higher level, not only do you need to understand the maps, but you need to know what each room is called. This will allow you to communicate with your teammates about where the opponent is located. For instance, if I'm playing on Skyscraper and I say one person drum, another in Geisha, my team will be alerted about where those two people are. If I'm a roamer, I need to know where each room is and every path I can take to get to that room so I can flank my opponent. Now, I touched upon this briefly last video, but the number one thing that will help you get more kills and decrease your number of deaths in fights is to aim head level. One bullet will get you a headshot kill versus the 5 to 6 body shots it takes to get a kill. You may think, oh, it's only a few extra bullets, man, who cares? Well, in some situations like the one on screen, you give your opponent a second chance at life. This second chance could be all they need for them to turn around and kill you. Also, you are most likely only going to land 1 or 2 shots on your opponent. That bullet needs to be a headshot or else the opponent will only lose 30 to 40 damage and still be in the game. As you see, I lit up Bandit, but if I aimed a little bit higher, it would have been a headshot. This mistake allows them to get away, and it ends up biting me later on in the round. In a few seconds, I'm going to play a clip for you and then break it down and let you know exactly what was going on in my mind. Flanking from stairs.
Wait for it.
Good job, please. They're above the room. Yeah,
Third floor, someone just vaulted in.
Upstairs.
Upstairs, skylight.
It's box,
Skylight.
box upstairs.
40 seconds.
Oh, they're dropping A.
I had a clean shot on Twitch, I just missed. They know I'm here now. I got Twitch. Good frags, guys. Early on in the clip, I am communicating with my team, letting them know that someone rappelled in through a window near the skylight. When I got my chance against Twitch, I connected with a few bullets, but they were body shots and I could not finish the job. This clip will transition us right into our third topic, which is holding tight angles. As you saw, the only reason I did not die is because Twitch's bullets landed inches to my left. If I were peeking out just a little further, she would have landed a headshot. This reason in itself is a huge advantage to holding tight angles because not only will this give you a great line of sight, but it also makes it extremely difficult for your opponent to land a shot on you because only a very small portion of your body will be showing. When holding these really tight angles, I would not recommend going fully automatic or even burst firing. Instead, I would try to one-tap or shoot 2 bullets at a time. This will make it much easier to control the recoil, and that amount of precision is needed because if your shot goes a little to the left or a little to the right, then your bullets will hit the doorway or a wall, meaning you will not get the kill. For our fourth topic, I want to talk about understanding sounds. In Rainbow Six, silence is the name of the game. Sounds are everything and can either completely give away your position to an enemy or it can alert you where somebody is. Using cams is an extremely important part to the game. If you cannot physically see your opponent on a camera, it does not mean that it is useless. For example, take the situation on Skyscraper.
Op 4 has spotted the biohazard container.
So there's an example of how to utilize cameras even if you don't see anybody. Simply knowing where your opponent is gives you an incredible advantage because once you're around that area of the map, you will know exactly where to aim or expect him. Even if you are across the map, you will most likely have a teammate in that vicinity. This is exactly why I say that support roles are just as crucial as top fraggers because if a player does not call out an opponent, then their teammate might not even get the opportunity to kill them. This brings us down to our last point, which is finding your operators. When playing with a squad, you should all learn to play the same attacker and same defender. That way there is no confusion on who is running Thermite, Thatcher, Habana, or whatever you and your team need. Also, the jump from gold to plat is much bigger than I personally expected. I averaged 8 or 9 kills in gold 3 and normally took on the top fragging role in solo queues, but my role completely switched once the new season started. I had never been platinum in my life, and I was surrounded by players who were used to being platinum 2s, platinum 1s, and diamonds. The amount of kills I averaged dropped to 3 to 4 per game, but I learned so much from playing competition that was better than me. What I'm saying is, do not be afraid of dropping your KD or not pulling as many kills. Eventually, you'll get used to playing against higher skill levels and you'll be back to the number of kills you used to drop in Gold 3. To end off this video, I'm going to play a few clips and then analyze what I did or what I could have done better.
Knock, knock.
Someone in my.
Be quiet, be quiet, be quiet, be quiet.
Come on, pop out, dude. Come in.
Drone's ready.
Nice job.
Drone's up and running.
Nice.
The first thing I do in this clip is drone out the room that I plan to enter. I hear movement and I find Bandit on the stairs, so I jump away with my drone so he can't shoot it and then I rush in there before he has a chance to move. After the kill, I get back on my drone and make sure my path up the stairs is clear. While I was entering the train, I heard a heartbeat scanner, so I knew Pulse was in there somewhere. After my teammate got ambushed by him, I immediately got off my drone and I refragged Pulse. I reload and go back around to a corner so I'm out of view from anyone in the hallway or train. I see Ella on my drone, so I get off and I pre-fire in her location. I may have potatoed, but Robin pinches her from the opposite side, so if you're watching right now, slap a teamwork in the comment section for me.
That's crazy. Bandits downstairs, upstairs. That's exactly where Capital just died.
Swapping mags.
Jump up, jump up, jump up. Nice.
I got him, I got him.
Hostile activity. Resume securing the container. Stop securing the container.
I'm in.
The last operator
Bandit.
standing.
Nice. Okay.
Hostile activity. Neutralize the threat. Securing the room.
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god.
Drone it?
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna.
Yeah, yeah, good idea, good idea. 20 seconds, 20 seconds. Hold on.
Drone's up.
Wait, wait, wait. Let me know where he is.
15 seconds left.
Back, 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 back. Right here, right here.
10 seconds left. Resume securing the container.
Oh,
Threat
please,
neutralized.
please, please.
In this clip, take note of where Capital is. He is playing on the stairs. A few seconds later, I see in the kill feed that he died to Bandit. I see Capital's death mark in the same location, which informs me that Bandit snuck up behind him. I assume that he's still sitting on the stairs and I decide to push up. I hold an angle and wait for him to reappear, which gives me an easy refrag. Now, here's the biggest mistake that ultimately cost us the game. When it was a 2v1 with 25 seconds left, I made a smart decision to drone the room and find out where the last guy was. However, I have no idea what I was thinking when I tried to vault towards him. He was already in the motion of standing up. If I had simply entered the room aiming in his direction, I would have had an extremely easy kill, but instead I made a crucial mistake and lost my team the game. That's all I got for today's video. I hope you guys were able to learn or pick up on something that you didn't quite understand before. I'm sorry that it's been a few days since my last upload. I have been extremely busy catching up on school projects. Also, thank you guys so much for 4,000 subscribers. I think we've doubled our sub count in the past week or so, and it's just unbelievable, man. I'm so grateful for all the love that you guys have shown the Life of a Copper 4, and I'm going to try and have another episode up on Monday night. But if you want to see more tips and tricks, be sure to leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Hope you guys have a great weekend, and peace out.